The Dani Cutler Show on Indie Radio KWSS 99 in the West Valley, 99.5 in the East Valley, streaming everywhere, kwss.org. We are going to get to today's 939 local spotlight. But first, we're going to talk to the source of today's 939 local spotlight. I'm on Zoom right now. You can't see him if you're listening on KWSS. Danny Torgerson right here. And what a background.
I am source. I am source energy.
You
like my fireside chat?
I feel warmer just being a part of the Zoom call. I'm like, oh, it's so cozy. I should have put on my purple robe.
Yeah, it's vibey. The holidays never ended here.
I love it. It's beautiful. How the heck are you?
I'm good. I mean, I'm better than, I've been through my whole episode. So that's good.
Been following your episodes on social media.
It was not the season that I anticipated. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that's a small kink in the holidays, if you will.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you caring and asking, Danny. You're very sweet.
Oh, well, we won't get into the, what a pain in the ass it was. We'll just move on
hey. From that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, another thing that has been surprising people is seeing all the teasers for new Captain Squeegee. What? Right?
I know. I feel like I didn't expect like the surprise by the fans to be so dramatic. It's actually really cute.
You're a big deal.
Well, I was, as we were talking about, I was kind of I was benched to the sidelines of my touring career.
Yes.
And and then COVID was so crazy and weird for years that like, yeah, it was just nice to sit down, lay down and and like rediscover that that there was like still some Squeegee material unreleased, basically. And it kind of blew my mind when I found everything, because I found the tracks, and then I also found video footage.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's very like archaeological. And I was like, oh my God, this song is sick. Like, I can't believe we never finished this. But like I'm saying, like, I don't know, Squeegee, like we were already a very doomsday paranoid group of people.
Yes.
So when COVID hit, it was like, we just scattered like a firework. I mean, especially me, I was like half of the COVID, I was like camping out in the woods with my girlfriend, hiding for everything. And then when tour started back up in some places, I just jumped in the band vans because I was like, let's go. But it was nice to finally stop all of that and then kind of look at the last few years. It was kind of a trippy thing. It was fun reaching out to all the Squeegee guys, checking in and showing them that I found this stuff, and they were all hyped. So it was just a cool moment. It was like, again, like a positive out of the chaos. And we were like, let's do this. Let's just drop this song. The fans are going to love it. And yeah, it's a cool song.
Well, I think the last time that Captain Squeegee, I mean, you had your Big 10 year in what? That was like 2017?
Yeah, probably.
Somewhere around there. But then even after that, there wasn't a whole lot going on even before COVID hit,
No, totally.
Because you jumped on, I mean, you were basically with Badfish. Boom, you were off.
Yeah, I was touring a lot. And then like while I was on tour, a lot of our band members, like they like created whole new like superpowers. I don't know if you heard about any of that, but like Austin, our keyboard player, he's like a computer scientist all of a sudden, and he's really impressive. And Chris, our sax player, is like a renowned chef, and our trombone player Ryan, he's probably flying a plane right now, literally.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, no, it was just cool to see everyone kind of blossom in their own paths, and so that's kind of why Squeegee just slowed down for a bit there. And then when COVID came, it was kind of just like, well, now we can't even meet.
Yeah, now we can't do anything. So
there's whatever. 7 dudes, you know what I mean? Like the odds are not good.
Already bad enough trying to coordinate that to begin with. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. But it's so wonderful. Well, let's talk about this song. So obviously it's not new, it's just being newly released, and it's called.
Well, no, I will say we never ended up actually finishing it. So I did
Okay.
go through a process of finishing the song,
Oh,
which
all
we
right.
did with none other than Bob Hogue, obviously.
Ah, yay, Bob.
And so Bob kind of helped us organize all these tracks that we had. And
Okay.
he just kind of put the spin on it that he put on our last couple Squeegee records, because he kind of developed a sound there. And so we were like, well, let's just make it sound like the rest of the Squeegee songs. And that was fun. It was kind of like a whole extra process. And I've never done that with Bob. I've just taken tracks into him and he just works his magic. But he proved that he can work his magic with literally any scenario. So I can't say enough good things about Bob.
Did you or any of the other guys? I mean, so you went in and did some studio time to finish it up?
Yeah, but we only really mixed things and just like
Okay.
kind of help Bob like sift through the madness, because it is a insane song.
There's no one
Which
better to sift through the madness with.
I know. Well, it's funny because we've already traumatized him enough with all of our tracks, so we know he can handle the situation.
There you go. Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I guess I should say, I mean, technically, this may be the final Squeegee song, which is it's a dramatic thing to say. I mean,
my anxiety.
I know, right? But like, I don't know. Like, I figured I'd just let the fans know so they really take it in. And honestly, though, but you know what? Our whole perspective has changed after seeing the outpour from our fans just from teasing the song.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that want whole records. There's people that want more merch. There's people that want shows. I mean, I can't tell you how many people from other bands hit me up in the midst of all this saying, are you going to do a show? Are you going to do a show? Let's put something together. That was
my question right here in my list. It was like, so what's coming up?
So it's kind of magical, like we just were throwing a Hail Mary by finishing the song and releasing it, and now seeing the love is really really inspiring us. So I know for certain there will be a show at some point.
That'd be amazing.
Honestly, I already have too many bands for it.
All of them.
That's what I think. I was like, should we just make a festival? Like, I'm at like 8 or 9 bands hitting me up now. So
that's so funny. But it's pretty awesome. It's funny because like you didn't even know you were going to release this. So who knows what the future holds?
Exactly. So if you like it, if the humans like it, then please share it and let us know you like it. So that, we can make some more stuff happen, maybe.
There you go. I think it's great. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. And hopefully the next time we talk about something, you'll actually be here in my studio, which would be amazing because
I want to do that. And I'll light a fire there.
There we go. I don't even have a fireplace, but we'll figure it out.
Hey, I'll make one.
Fire pit in the backyard. We'll do that.
It would be funny if this was the last Squeegee song, though, because it is literally an insane song. It is.
So, what's it about? Tell us what the song's about. Can you? Good luck.
Well, you know me. I mean, I should preface, though, that actually Austin, our keyboard turn synthesis turn computer scientist, this was really his song. He brought it to the band, and it was like super different. And he was using a bunch of these synthesizer sounds that he had been developing, both regular synths and modular synths. And so we were like, yo, this is great. This is a new sound, let's incorporate it. And then the whole band and, me, I sort of helped craft it into like a song with lyrics and melodies and, just help with the arrangement and such. But really the bones came from him, which proves that he's also a crazy person. I just want to point that out.
Well, because honestly, the title is Knew Something, so maybe you did know something.
But that's okay. So that's the creepy part that I guess I should go into. I'll try and keep it short. So,
good.
This song, originally, lyrically and vocally, I came at it from the band Sundressed. This is a great story. Okay, so we're all friends. It's the scene is incestuous.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. It is.
And so I did some horns for a couple Sundressed songs, I think, maybe one. And we wanted to do it live. And so I came all the way out to the Sundress show to play one song. And just somehow I like, because usually I just work on stuff by ear. And like somehow I just like was too confident and I had the wrong key in my mind. And I literally worked out with the sax player there. I like worked on it with the wrong key with him. And you have to ask Trevor about this someday, okay? Trevor
I
from
will, for sure.
And so I didn't even think, I mean, I just trusted it, and we did figure the part out. It was just in the wrong key. And so we jumped on the stage. It was this thing where it comes in the middle of the song. So you, as a horn section, you kind of like bomb the stage, right? You like bop in and the crowd is always like, ah, it's a great move. But we jump up there and we literally bomb the stage. And it was a disaster. And like, I felt so bad. Trevor looked at me like, what are you doing to us? And it was so off that like, we couldn't figure out how to get back on. And I don't know, like it was just absolute chaos for just the 30 seconds that I was supposed to be on stage. Oh, and so it really rocked my world. I was really unhappy because I take music very seriously and I love Trevor. And I would never want to do that to anyone's set, Right. And so song is really about like the danger of like confidence and hubris of man. Knew something, right? It's like you thought you knew something, right? That's kind
of, you don't know anything.
Right, exactly. Oh, you're it's foolish, really, to trust yourself in such a way. And so that's kind of, the song was just that, like secretly. But I kind of allegoried to like humans and using nukes and like weapons and stuff and like the hubris of man and the way we treat the modern world. But then COVID happened. So it was kind of creepy, right? Yeah. It was like, is this like the nuke that I was warning about? Or, you know what I mean? Like, and then when I started writing it out, my girlfriend Candace, she pointed it out. I was writing Captain Squeegee knew something. And she was like, that's weird. It sounds like a sentence. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy, baby.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dan E.T, the prophet.
I don't know, but that's always on accident, right? That's how that stuff usually is. But yeah, listen to it this time because it's kind of, I don't know, it hits a lot different thinking about everything that has happened since
I will. Yeah, for sure. Well, everyone can listen to it now because at the time you are listening to this interview, it's out everywhere you stream, everywhere you download, but don't go find it anywhere until you hear it here on KWSS.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Dani, thank you for spending some time and catching up. And I can't wait to see you in person again. Big hugs coming at you.
Well, and I can't wait to, I mean, I should just announce this. I can't wait to give you the Dan E.T songs because that is actually happening.
That's right. Yes.
Like really
You've been
soon.
saying it's been happening.
And I don't know, like it's kind of blowing my mind. I guess that's why it's cool to get this Squeegee song out. And so all the Squeegee fans can kind of rekindle all that music. And then I think that Squeegee fans will like the Dan E.T music quite a bit.
Oh, can't wait.
But I also kind of like made it a little more reggae and hip hop because those are like new genre communities that I've sort of been like bestowed upon. And it's a really interesting blend. I don't know if no one showed you anything, right?
I haven't heard anything yet, and I can't wait.
We talked about leaking it to you, so I guess
well,
I might just
you're all
do that.
Talk apparently.
Oh no, but there's a feature on there with Greaves, which is going to be a big deal, and there's a feature with our friend Kaleidoscope Kid, who you may
nice, yes, amazing.
So it's going to be a lot of stuff like that, collabby, Dan E.T stuff.
Well, you definitely need to get back in my studio then for that. So schedule those releases. There's your homework.
And I'm going to send you that email.
I love it. Oh, Dani, appreciate it so much.
You've made my heart so warm.
Along
this fire also, but you.
There we go. Let's let everybody listen to this song now in the 939. All right. All right, it's the 939 local spotlight on 93.9 and 99.5 FM KWSS. This is Captain Squeegee and Knew Something.